Hello students, I am Kathaperumal Parimanam from Vishwa Software College. In this video, we are going to see how to calculate the simple interest using Python. Come on, let us calculate the simple interest. If you like this Vishwa Software College's video, please subscribe and refer it to your friends. Thank you. Now in this video we are going to see Python sample code for beginners with function method and also one more method without function. This is to calculate the SIR simple interest. Formula to calculate the SIR simple interest is PNR whole divided by 100 or P star N star or whole divided by 100, where P is the principal amount. N is the number of years and R is the rate of interest. So to calculate the simple interest, we need the formula PNR by 100. Simple interest is simply the interest amount for the loan borrowed. For a particular period with a predefined interest rate. This is the simple interest. Okay. Algorithm for the simple interest is algorithm to find the SIR simple interest is step 1, start. Step 2, collecting data or reading the data from the user, like principal of interest, principal amount P, number of years N, and the rate of interest R. Step 3 is calculating the simple interest using the formula we discussed already, PNR by 100, where P is the principal amount, N is the number of years, and R is the rate of interest. Based on these three inputs, we need to calculate the simple interest. Formula for simple interest is PNR whole divided by 100. Step 4, we are printing the output. In this case, we are printing the simple interest. Step 5, stop the flow. Okay, and flow, here is the flow chart for the simple interest calculation. This is the flow chart for calculating the simple interest. In this, we are first see the start button, then in the read we are collecting the data like principal, number of years, rate of interest. In the third, we are calculating the simple interest by using the formula principal, number of years and rate of interest divided by 100. In the next step, we are printing and stop the program. This is the flowchart, a pictorial representation for calculating the simple interest. This is the method 1 for calculating the SI or simple interest in a simple way, that is without using the formula and other techniques. This is the simple way of calculating the simple interest. For this we need 3 variables to calculate the SI or simple interest: principal, rate of interest and number of years. We are assigning values to all those 3 variables. In the next step, we are calculating the simple interest by using the formula PNR by 100. In this case, for the P we are using principal star rate of interest star number of years whole divided by 100. In the next step, we are printing out the calculated simple interest. For that, we are using variable name simple interest. In the next step, we are saving the code and running the program to see the output. This is the output. Simple interest is equal to 1000 rupee. Now we are going to see the another version for calculating the simple interest. In this method, we are going to allow the users to input their own data for calculating the simple interest. For this method also, we need all the variables we used in the previous version. But in this case, we are not assigning the pre-assigned value to those variables. Instead, we are collecting the values from the user. For that, we are using input, enter the principal amount. In the next line, we are collecting rate of interest from the user. For that also, we are using the input within bracket, within quotes, enter the rate of interest. In the next line, we are collecting the last variable, number of years is equal to input within bracket, within braces, within quotes, enter the number of years. Now we are collecting all the 3 variables from the user. So this is enough. And in the Python, one thing, for the input value, it default collecting only string value. So we forcibly change it to the integer value because we are calculating. So we need integer value. Okay, now we are going to save the result and running the program to see the result. Enter the principal amount. We are giving 10,000. Rate of interest we are giving 5% and the number of years 2. This is the simple interest value for this method. In the next version, we need to see some more features. In this method, we are going to calculating the SI or simple interest in Python using the int function method. For that, first we need to define a function with a name. For this function, we are assigning the name SI function, and inside the function print principal is principal Next line, same print. In this line we are going to use the rate of interest, comma, rate of interest. In the next line, same print within quotes number of years, and then we are giving the variable name number of years. Based on these three variables, we are calculating simple interest. Simple interest is equal to principal star rate of interest star number of years whole divided by 100. So function returns the value print simple interest is equal to, we are using the variable name simple underscore interest. Function ends here. In the next line, we are collecting the data from the user. For that, we are using the variable name principal integer input, enter the value principal amount. In the next line, we are collecting rate of interest. Rate of interest is equal to, similarly, integer input, enter the rate of interest. Next and final collection of data, number of years is equal to same integer input, enter the number of years. We need to call the function now. For that, we are typing function name with parameters principal, rate of interest, 3 parameters we need, and number of years. Now we are saving the code and running the program. We need to give input values, enter the principal amount. We are giving one amount, interest, rate of interest, and number of years. For that sample input, we are getting 1500. We are giving one more value. In this time, we are giving 15,000. Rate of interest is 3% and the number of years 2%. We are getting 900 as simple interest. This is the simple interest